Symmetry, something that we see every day. It can be found in all aspects of our daily lives. But what exactly is it? Mathematically, symmetry means that one shape becomes exactly like another when you move it in some way. Turn, flip, or slide. For two objects to be symmetrical, they must be the same size and shape, with one object having a different orientation from the first. There can also be symmetry in one object, such as a face. In geometry, there are four main types of symmetry, being reflection symmetry, rotational symmetry, translational symmetry, and helical symmetry. The line of symmetry in math is a line that divides a shape into two exact halves. And if the halves are folded, then they fit together and become one single shape. A square can be folded this way to get exact two halves, but also this way. The first line is called a vertical line of symmetry, since it cuts the square from top to bottom, while the second line is called a horizontal line of symmetry, since the square is cut from right to left. A square can also be cut diagonally to get two identical parts, and they are called diagonal lines of symmetry. So, a square has four lines of symmetry. It is very important to note that symmetrical shapes can have one or more lines of symmetry. The types of lines of symmetry include vertical lines of symmetry, horizontal lines of symmetry, and diagonal lines of symmetry. Regular polygons are polygons that are both equilateral and equiangular, having identical sides and angles. An equilateral triangle has three sides that are congruent and three angles that are each 60 degrees. In regular polygons, the number of angles the polygon has determines the line of symmetry it will have. So a triangle has 3, a pentagon has 5, a hexagon has 6, lastly an octagon has 8. In biology, symmetry is very important as well. The symmetry of the left and right side of the human body are symmetrical. Although not 100% exact, the line of symmetry can be found by drawing a line straight down the center of the body. This is called bilateral symmetry. Just like symmetry found in all living organisms, this is not exact, however very similar. Not only humans, but many animals are also bilateral symmetrical, as well as some plants too, including butterflies, sharks, foxes, and so much more. Just like the many lines of symmetry found in polygons, some animals have multiple lines of symmetry as well. This is called radial symmetry. Animals that exhibit this include starfish and sea urchins. Starfishes have pentaradial symmetry, or in other words, 5 different lines of symmetry. Symmetry can be also found in apples, cells, and shockingly, some plants and animals have infinite lines of symmetry. Other animals like corals have no symmetry at all. They are asymmetrical. But the question is why? Why are things symmetrical? How does being symmetrical help animals and humans? Bilateral symmetrical animals are designed with the idea of movement. Having bilateral symmetry helps this group of animals move. It helps build a streamlined fin for a fish, aerodynamic wings for a bird, and well-coordinated legs for some other animals, including humans. Symmetry can also be found in architecture. It is used for two factors, aesthetics and stability. Symmetry is very pleasing to the eye. It might be because we see it so much every day. But most importantly, symmetry helps create stability. Because if both sides of a structure are the same size and shape, the structure is more stable and isn't too heavy on one side, so it will not tip over.